I said I was going to. Oh, well, hello there, everybody. It's funny to see you here at 9:21, 22, at 11 p.m. Oh, good. I just got a notification that Unearthed Secrets went live. Um, Sorry about that.
Gotcha.
Oh, thank you. Top chat is now live chat. Thank you. Um, yeah, let's. Hello, Di and Dom and Copper Horse. And my husband, Zach. Um, you've been kind of down for a while and haven't been yourself, Dom? Thinking about just completely quitting YouTube and social media? No, don't quit us. Yeah, we would miss you. Di is correct. Um, it's the only place where people talk to you. I'm sorry. We'll always talk to you here, though. I can come on more. um, I really want to get some more ghost hunting things. I've been looking at going different places too for this. Like, there's different haunted like hotels and stuff that I can set up and do like a long stream at night. And so I've been looking at doing that too. Yes, and if you're feeling down, you could always talk to somebody. I've talked to somebody before. Um, oh, you already do. I'm glad you talked to somebody. Yes, many people are down and depressed since the pandemic. I was I was down about a lot of things before the pandemic. Yes, and support groups help. Like whatever you think might work for you. And we're always here for you, but you should also find somebody who's can make a schedule better than me. um, Online used to be what you needed for socializing. Yeah, I actually stopped going on a couple YouTubes because people weren't talking to me anymore. Like, people talk to me a lot on like some of those scanner chaser people out of like Bakersfield and stuff. Like, it used to be really fun, and then like for some reason everybody just stopped talking like to me and like a couple other. It's just like they kind of had their group and then they just like I don't know, and but that's happened in yeah a couple different ones. Like I just like kind of gave up a couple channels because it just didn't feel the same anymore, and that was a downer. Um, you want to do anything stupid like that? Okay, good. Even your psychiatrist is over video visits. I mean, if you wanted to go see somebody, I'm sure you could find somebody um, that you could go actually see. Um, yes, try getting around some friends, people, church, music, something. Yes, we need human contact too. Church is a no, and that's the thing. I don't have any here. My friends are in Texas. Oh, I'm sorry that your friends are so far away. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like the Racine area, I don't even. Yeah, like it's just gonna be the summertime though, so there's festivals and stuff, and it's not that short of a trip to get up to Milwaukee and stuff to do the other festivals up there and all that. Um, um, yes, late as usual. um, I, I mean, it's me. I am going to be 5 minutes late all the time. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know how yeah, I don't mean it. It's not you guys, it's me. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. My toe definitely probably is broken. um, because it's been like, what, 2 weeks? It's been a little over 2 weeks now since I stubbed it right before that live, and it's still swollen, it still hurts. But I can wear shoes as long as I like wrap it up. Just some ideas, ways to connect with people, wherever and whatever works for you. Yes. Oh, Joliet for like going places. Yeah. We should totally. If you want to go to the prison thing, the Joliet prison, right? The jail, the prison, the Joliet. There's something in Joliet. If you want to go do that, I'll totally go do that. I can look at schedule stuff. That'd be fun. Actually try to record things and put it on the internet as like a real group. You go to drum circles, it feels good banging on drums. That's awesome. That sounds fun. A Discord server. Like, I did use Discord once, and I don't know, like, don't you have to, like, if isn't Discord, like, always on? And, like, I just feel like it's just like, I like having people on here to mod, and it's just, like, I just feel like a Discord server could really get out of hand quick. I don't know. It won't let Sam, my friend Sam, comment. But okay, so Sam and Becca and Max in Denver, my best friends, they are watching. Hi guys. I'm sorry that I won't let you guys comment. Did you try refreshing the page maybe? Oh, there's Becca. But I could try Discord. I just feel like Discord just seems like it's just crazy. But there's some, like, there's, like, a lot of people use Discord for their YouTube. Like, I mean, I know that Lookner with Agenda Free TV's got a Discord, but I do know that other people, like, I watch this Oompaville guy for, like, his reaction stuff sometimes for, like, you know, like, silly social media, like what's going on with social media, like some funny stuff. I watch him, and I know his Discord he ended because it was just like chaotic. And so I don't, but I could give it a try. If everybody thinks it'd be fun to have a Discord, we could give it a go. I can look into that. Zach can help me with that. He's nodding. Zach is nodding. So Zach's into giving Discord a try. I will try it. I will try it for you, Dom. I'm not going to try it for me. But it'll be fun, I'm sure. Discord, the one time I tried it, I didn't realize I was still, like, people could still hear me when I thought it was, like, not on anymore. And so now I'm, like, worried it's always, like, I'll always, like, embarrass myself. That's basically it. I just fear that I will always embarrass myself because it'll be like picking up things I'm saying around the house and everybody's going to hear it. Because I won't know how to work it. You're probably a YouTube comedian. Every Saturday morning we would all walk together over Zoom. Oh, that's fun. Italian Fest is fun. Do you ever go to Summerfest? I go if there's a band that I want to hear. I had a friend that worked there too, and I went once, and they worked for like the audio stuff for one of the stages. So I got to be in like one of the tower things during Panic at the Disco. So that I just showed you my age right there. Before the pandemic, I was on meetups and did some amazing groups of people, art, walks, drumming, birding, a lot of things. Join meetup. Is this my house? The place I am right now? Yes. No, it's a prison. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my house. And Becca was able to comment. Hi, Becca. I'm still going through chats. Meetup is an app that you can find things to do that interest you in your area. That's fun. That's a good app. That sounds like a good app. Yeah, definitely look that up. But no, I will definitely do Discord. I've just been worried about Discord because I like embarrassed myself. But I will try it again. And it'll probably be great, and I'll be thanking you very much for getting me into it again. But you keep it small and a way to chat. That's cool. I'm glad that you're gonna give Meetups a try. Yeah, of course you've been to Summerfest. I am youthful looking, maybe. I don't know. I have people still, I'm still young. People, well, when I was at an antique store, they didn't believe I was old enough to own a house, so I don't know what that means. And I get carded, but like, I don't know, like, when I get carded at like getting something at the store or whatever, I think it's because, like, I mean, I'm definitely over 21, like, I think that I act younger than I am. I have that, I'm friendly, so I think I just appear younger. But I definitely have people not believing I was born in 1985, and like, so they like ask me the stuff on my license and things. So, you like to go watch the Femmes at Summerfest? Like, I like to, I don't know who's gonna be at Summerfest. They didn't have Summerfest during COVID, did they? That must have been weird. 39, no way. I am almost 39. I'm 38 and a half. And I think Christina looks younger than me, but she's my older sister. And Chris looks so youthful, and he's older than me. But I also joke that Chris might be like 65. I don't know. But yeah, so this is my house. When they stop calling you miss, you're old. They usually call me, hey you! Knock that off. I don't know why that's my name. Almost 49 on the 21st. Oh, is your birthday coming up? Almost happy birthday. We should have a birthday live. And then, unless you're doing something, we should have a birthday live. So on June 21st. So you call every woman ma'am. I have been called ma'am. I can't remember when. I also, in Target, one of the Target ladies was gonna help me with getting my bags into the cart, from one tired mother to another. I don't know why I was like, oh, not quite yet. I'm just tired because I have a husband. It's on a Friday night this year. Well, if you want to party with us, and I'll even make a thumbnail way ahead of time. Oh, and I also have a new camera, just so everybody knows if anything. My screen just did something funny. Let me know how this camera's working out for everybody. Is it doing something funny for you guys? But yes, I'll even make a thumbnail way ahead of time. First day of school. Hey Zach, is it the camera looking funny for you with me? You're not even watching me! Oh. Because it's, at least on my screen.
Oh, it's like scrambling?
Yeah. Is it doing it? Oh. There's some lines moving, yeah, and that just started getting funny. The ghost. Can you hear me now? Well, the little thingy's moving. That looks like you should hear me. Can you hear me? Tech husband man pants face. I need you.
Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, excellent. Yay. Okay, so the new things I got worked for a moment and then they destroyed it all. So I did have a new camera and we will figure that out later. I didn't do anything but move the cord. I didn't even unplug anything or do anything. I just moved the cord, I swear. Yeah, the resolution's not gonna be as good because this is through my computer now. Sorry. But that will not stop the ghost. You guys missed it too. When Zach came over, something moved on the other side of the room. But it could have been my bag of, like, I got a bag of soil for my plants. Because one of my plants is, like, getting root wrap. And so I'm going to put them in a bigger pot. and it was probably just that, like, relaxing after I moved it. But it could also have been a ghost. But it was probably just in my bag of soil relaxing just like I'm going to do now. And so I have oh, you guys can't see that. Definitely can't see it now. That was me. Okay, so I have a. I don't think you guys can see that now either. Should we turn off the overhead lights for this? Let's get spooky. Oh, I didn't bring my little microphone down. Yeah, I am back, Becca. Okay, so I still have this thing for when ghosts want to walk between this thing I'm holding and the wall. But oh, the light went off. I didn't touch that. Okay, so let me tell you about this corner of my living room. And okay, so first of all, the light going out, I didn't touch that. That's like far away from me. Like, it's like, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it that time. I didn't touch it yet. Oh, we're getting a little dot thing there. Okay. The ball going off again. The ball has not gone off until now. That ball was not going off before. So, let me tell you about this corner of my. That ball was not going off before. And in fact, what is in front of it, or what is behind it, is that Civil War thing. But I don't know if that's related. It's going off again. And next to it, it's just like a replica artillery from, I think, I got that at Antietam, I think. That was not going off before, until just now. Unless you guys noticed it before. I didn't notice it before. And then next to that is porcelain, like colonial figurines things from my grandma, Leith. And above that is more like porcelain and objects from my grandma Leith, and then a map of the Germany area from the 1700s. And then I have my rock collection. Like I have like a crystal collection, with some new ones in there. I also really was into it's going off again. I was really into this place called Sticks and Stones in Fairfax, Virginia when we lived there. And so I have this like some candles that's like smell really good, and they're supposed to like, there's like protection or like be happy or whatever. And so I have those underneath all that. And then over here is just some figurines, like my great grandma Miller had salt shakers, so I got a couple of those. And then I have some stuff. I got another pair of salt shakers I just liked, because they're bears. And then some stuff from like an antique store. And then my grandpa was really into golf, so he's got like his golf statue, and that's my bouquet from my wedding. And that's the bouquet from when I was, my cousin Michelle got married. And then I have, here I have a lightning strike. Oh, it's going off again. And that, it turned the sand into like a glassy rock. And then I got some other stuff. I have my big ball of, I'm a big ball of quartz. I think it's quartz. I can't remember if it's calcite or quartz. I'll get back to you on that. I think it's quartz. I think it's quartz. It might be calcite. I think it's quartz. And then the ball keeps going off. And I've never... the golfer is my grandpa. Really into golf. He's really good. He got holes in like one. He got in Golfer's Digest for it. So here's this thing. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this if I put it back there. So maybe like if I put it up here, it's just gonna be like, oh, the computer's on it. So maybe I'll put it here, and then that's gonna fall on everything. I'll put it against the rock that was made from lightning. There we go. Okay, and then I have another cat ball here. Down there. That one hasn't gone off like the other one. And I put one back here, but I don't know if you'd be able to see that. So I'll put that down by the EMF thing. I'll try not to hide it with my body. Yeah, my grandpa was really good at golf. Yeah, if you want to go to Antietam. Antietam, I actually got a response from Paul Ryan's office, because this is back when Paul Ryan was in office, and he was part of the district that, like, my parents, like, lived in the district of his, and I'm just, like, I am astounded that Wisconsin is such a major part of the Antietam story, and like probably the first people, like the cornfield, like that was a lot of Wisconsin, the cornfield, and besides the cornfield being a major part of the Battle of Antietam, it was also where the people who were first ever treated by the Red Cross, they came from the cornfield of Antietam, and I'm blanking on the name of the woman that found it. Starts with, is it Clara? Starts with a B. Why am I blanking on this? The woman who founded the Red Cross. I know this because she's like my third cousin something back in the day. Like if you go back to, I'm related to Claire Barton, right? I think that's the woman that founded the Red Cross. Like if you go back my family tree, and then you go like from one of the people, it's going off again. You go to one of a couple, she's like from somebody's sister or whatever, she's like a third cousin back in the day on my family tree. And anyway, she started the Red Cross in a barn for the Battle of Antietam. Like that was like really where the Red Cross started. I think this is even like crazier that I'm related to the woman who founded the Red Cross, and I tried to get involved with the Red Cross. I tried to volunteer and in college, and they literally said, "We don't need any more volunteers. Why don't you just give blood or something?" And that was the end of the phone call. They just hung up. "We don't need any more volunteers. Why don't you just give blood or something?" And well, I couldn't give blood at the time because of a medication I was taking. So I just think it's crazy that like I'm related to the person that founded it and I can't even join. Anyway, is that the tri-field meter? The EMF, I don't know how, I don't know, tri-field, you know the stuff better than me, Dom. Yes? No? It's the EMF thing that, let's see, we're at less than 1.5 milligauss, but I don't think it does 3 direction. Does it do 3 direction? Oh, it is directional, so it would be a tri-field, right? If it's directional, I assume it. So that means tri-field. The 64th Wisconsin Regiment wasn't. It was the 6th Wisconsin Regiment. Yeah. I just know it was Wisconsin. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it was the 6th. I thought, there was a couple. Well, like, because, was the Antietam was one of the ones that the Iron Brigade was like the second and all that. Didn't they show up? Oh yeah, the 64th. You mean from like our district? Um, or the yeah. Well, so my thing was I wanted to talk to somebody from Wisconsin about the fact that we're such a big part. Like Wisconsin was such a big part of the Battle of Antietam, and the Wisconsin men in the cornfield were probably some of the first people who were ever like treated from the Red Cross, which I think is just crazy. And they were just so essential to the story, and there is no monument to Wisconsin at Antietam, and I just thought that was like just ridiculous. Like, but now it takes like a congressional, like they have to, like Congress has to, like pass a thing saying you can have a monument at one of these battlefields now, and so like that. But then like he left, Paul Ryan left his job, like he was speaker or whatever, right? I don't know. They had like Paul Ryan, like I mean, whether you liked him or not, his office got back to you if you had questions. Like I also asked about when my family members had dementia and Alzheimer's really bad, and I wanted more information about that kind of thing, because they were actually in like the town that his office was in. I was just like, this would be the best place to find out, I thought, because like my grandpa had gotten help for a family member who was a veteran by going to his congressman. So that's just why I did that. And this relative was also a veteran, and I just wanted to see what his options were, and they got back to me, but he died shortly after that. So, but anyway, Paul Ryan left office, and then Brian Style, guy who his office is like non-existent in the world. Like it's just ridiculous. It's not the same. But I contacted Paul Ryan's office about getting a monument in Antietam, because you need to get that started through somebody. And they actually got back to me, and they thought it was a good idea. But then like I kind of laid off of it, because that's when like everybody started ripping down monuments. And I was like, nah, maybe I'll wait a little bit. And then I never could get a hold of an office again. The end of story. But why did I start talking about that? Wisconsin. The Antietam thing. I was gonna. Anyway. But yeah, whether. Like, I mean. It wasn't like political. It was just like he happened to be the representative that was from the area that I had lived. So whether you were on his side or not, like it wasn't like because of that. It was just because he was the guy who was. I'd actually accidentally met the guy twice. I was a waitress once when he came into a place I worked, and then met him again, just walking around like a normal person. It was weird. Seen that guy in real life, but yeah, I don't think he did that good of a. Like, I mean, whether you like him or not, he was my representative, so that's why I contacted him. I don't want to make this political. My channel will not be political. And I don't ever want you guys to figure out who I support. Although, maybe after yesterday, I may or may not understand who I support. Yes, the Iron Brigade as well. The 6th Regiment was they were the cornfield. Okay. Like, that's just insane. Like, it wasn't necessarily getting hit by, like, the, like, artillery, like, by the, like, the cannonball things coming at you. Like, the shells, the artillery shells. It wasn't, like, really, like, getting hit by them, like, when they're flying through the air. It was, like, bouncing and, like, coming at you. It's what, like, took out a lot of legs and stuff. Yeah, they won't do it now unless you donate major money. Well, I mean, that's why you have to get that's why you'd have to get somebody to support who's in Congress. And yeah, but then like I was like, this is not a good idea to try. Well, because like everybody was like ripping down monuments for a while. But yeah, now you can't even like pay without like getting it okay by Congress. But yeah, it does help to have a lot of money. I mean, the Kennedys sure put up a lot of New York ones. I think it was New York. That makes sense, right? Not New Jersey, right? I mean, I know somebody really like famouser and rich put up a lot of New York ones. There's a lot of New York ones, which is like, you know, I'm glad New York fought in the Civil War. Good job, guys. Go North. But like, you gotta give some more love to Wisconsin. We really helped out a lot. Wisconsin really helped out a lot for the amount of statues, amount of monuments there that we have. There is not a lot. Well, I mean, look, they tore down the 54th Massachusetts Monument, and we all know what they were and a major role they played for black soldiers. They tore down the 54th Massachusetts Monument. I could care less who people support because I can talk about it without acting like a child. Good. I am glad. Carnegie was New York. Okay. I have a question. Is it Carnegie or Carnegie? Because I have heard this. I have heard both now in recent times. Carnegie and Carnegie. What is that? What is happening? Because I was pretty sure I knew how to pronounce it until very recently. Anyway. I get so distracted with you guys. It's fun to talk. Yeah, they also played a major role in Gettysburg. Wisconsin or New York? Like, Wisconsin played a huge role in Gettysburg, yeah. But now it's not going off anymore. I might have bored whoever with my ramblings, but the Antietam thing was a big deal to me because I really got upset that Wisconsin was like so essential at Antietam and there was not one Wisconsin monument. So like that was a major part of my life for a little bit. Yeah, Wisconsin did play. Whoops, sorry, that was me. Wisconsin did play a huge role at Gettysburg. In fact, that's why I have my Gettysburg. Zach got me the Gettysburg relics from Reynolds Woods because even though John F. Reynolds was not from Wisconsin, the men that ran into the woods with him at the beginning of Gettysburg before the reinforcements arrived, those men, he probably died around Wisconsin men, and he had all his trust in what was that, the second Wisconsin. He had all his trust in the Wisconsin men around him when he ran into those woods to like keep the Confederates away from Gettysburg while they were waiting for the backup to arrive on the other side of Gettysburg. And yeah, so I think John F. Reynolds is cool, and he could have been bigger than he was. And I don't think he was shot by friendly fire. And no matter what some people think, there's like some people think it wasn't like sharpshooters from the night, or like from some people don't think it was like the South who shot him. Some people think he was accidentally shot by friendly fire from like above. He was on a horse. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. You didn't study the Civil War much in school? I didn't know anything about the Civil War until I lived in Virginia. I got some weird stories about the, like, oh, it's going off again. Yeah. Yes, he did. They held the flame. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know anything about, I didn't understand the Civil War stuff. Like, it just wasn't taught clearly to me. I didn't get it until I lived in Virginia. And with John F. Reynolds, it's weird. Like, I kept like when we went to Gettysburg, the first place that, like, when we first went to Gettysburg and we were driving around, the first place I felt like I wanted to walk down and look at was the place where John F. Reynolds died, or like it's like the place that's marked where he died, at Reynolds Woods, and that was like the first place I felt like I wanted to go down and see it. And I had no idea that was where John F. Reynolds was killed, and then we ended up deciding to get I moved the pictures. We had a tornado warning, and some of the stuff came down off of this, like into my like tornado warning bug out bag thing that goes into the basement. And there's pictures of me and Zach, like we did like the old timey photo thing, dressed up, and that just so happened that we decided to go to a place to do that, and that was the place that John F. Reynolds' body went to after he was killed. That building is now a like an old timey photography place, and that's where we ended up doing that. So that just happened to be like I just happened to like want to get out of the car first to go down to this one area. I just felt like it, and that's like where he was killed. And then we ended up at the place that he was brought to, and then like we went to Chancellorsville. And we went to Manassas, and we went to Gettysburg. We just happened to go everywhere that John F. Reynolds went when we lived in Virginia. I don't know. I just kept on, John F. Reynolds just kept on popping up in my life for a while. And so like, he's just like my favorite because like, it's just like, feel like he's supposed to be my favorite. I've been interested in it since I went there in 8th grade, and with my parents a year before that. You were in that Damn Y'all Got Lucky. Wait, in what? Yeah, I got to, yeah, we lived in Fairfax, so we got to go to all those places, and we ended up in like the place that like he was brought afterwards. And tornado, we had like the tornado warnings for Lake County, but it was like a little bit north of us this last time around. I also have a video of the circulation that was over Boner's Lake when that other round of tornado warnings was in Wisconsin before, like a week and a half before that. Did you guys end up getting tornado warnings all the way over Tennessee? Di says that's fortunate. I talk so much. Which thing is fortunate, Di? You were watching Ryan Hall. Then I watch Ryan Hall too now during I wanted to do live streams, but like lately they've been like very important. Like they've been like the PDS thunderstorms and stuff. Like not just like and like tornado emergencies and stuff. And it's just like tornado warning outbreak stuff is interesting to watch. But like, I mean, those are important. So I just decided to watch them instead of like coming on to talk about it, because like, I mean, I highly doubt somebody would like be watching only me for information, but like it was a lot, and they were very serious, and I got very worried about lots of communities during all the tornado stuff, and I don't do well when I get worried about communities. Yeah, they had that major one the other day as well. Yeah, the outbreak. Oh, did anybody ever hear, they were saying that, I think Ryan Hall was saying that a tornado might have gone over a prison. Was that Kentucky? Or Tennessee? Kentucky, I think. Did anybody ever hear if a tornado ever went over a prison? Just think about working at a prison, like, even during a one of the people that might be listening right now would definitely be able to probably answer this. Like, how would you feel if there was a tornado warning at a prison and you were working there? And then, Also, like, what if the tornado hit that prison? Like, how bad would that be to be working there? That's just gotta be bad. That's a bad day at work. Yeah, it was scary for several nights. You believe it was Kentucky? Well, I mean, since it didn't make the news, it must have gone okay. Like, 'cause if it went bad, like, we would have heard about it. Um, Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay. So I still have this cat ball. Okay, that cat ball doesn't work so well. So if anybody wants to talk, if anybody is in this house and wants to talk, join the conversation. I talk a lot. Apologies to anybody in the house, including Zach. Zach's sitting over there in his chair. Say hello.
Hello.
See, I'm not lying. If anybody here wants to talk, as long as you're nice or neutral, or if you're like a positive spirit but you're having a bad day, that's fine. As long as you're positive and you're not affecting me in any way. Like, as long as you don't affect me in any way at all that's negative, or even positive. Like, I just don't want, as long as we keep each other separate, you can come down and hang out. If you're negative, shouldn't be in my house anyway, so get out of my house. But, yeah, so this cat ball is still here. And then that one's still there. Oh, that one's fine, too. This one's not great. No, that one takes a little bit more to touch. And then if you want to come up and, like, make this go, I'll put it by me. Like, there's no way you guys can probably see that all the way back there right now because of the camera resolution right now. I'll put it up here. You still can't see that. I just don't want it too close to the computer. But if anybody wants to come up to that and make it change color, I may or may not see that. This will be done better someday, I promise. We'll get like a REM pod and better camera, and I want Boo Buddy, one of those bears that tells you that it's getting colder. Sorry, I could kind of see something going on in the backyard. The backyard light should probably still be on. I think the neighbor is way on. We share backyard fences. I think they just turned their super bright light on in their backyard. I could see it like through the window, so I got distracted. I didn't think it was a ghost. I thought it was a prowler. Actually, I didn't know what it was. But if anybody wants to talk, I will take it seriously. And that's not leaning up against the ball. If they're not leaning up against anything, if anybody wants to talk, I'll put it back where it was. If anybody wants to. Oh no, you saw my terrible bottom. Well, that's your problem. My butt is your problem, not mine. Sorry, it just got all the attention. As long as I don't show my feet or eat on camera, those are the things I've been told definitely do not do. But nobody said do not stand up in front of the camera in your spandex. Nobody said that one. Sorry, everybody. I may have broken another camera. Or your eyeballs. It was I agree, scary as hell. Yeah, like, I mean, the tornado warnings are scary, like, when they're, like, in your at, like, your location, but also, like, when they're going through a town. Like, when, like, they thought there was, like, when, Rogers, Arkansas, or Rogers Park, Arkansas, the community that's, like, right outside of Bentonville, like, they thought there was a tornado on the ground over by the Walmart headquarters and stuff. I don't know if it was on the ground at that point, but, like, that's crazy because that's a super populated area. Because like that's got like the Walmart headquarters and it's got like the interstate and all that, and so that like whenever it goes over an interstate, have you guys seen the video of the woman who recorded like their Valley, was it Valley Springs? Spring Valley? Spring when the tornado stuff started happening, there was like I don't know if it was the tornado emergency. There was like a on the ground tornado that Ryan Hall was following, and it was about to go over the interstate. I think this is Texas, and so like they had blocked off the interstate at this one area or something. Anyway, there's a woman who like recorded like, so you can see the interstate right up there. I don't know if she was like she was like on an on ramp or off ramp, but she comes up to like the stop sign. Oh, is Gail Hurd here? Hi, Gail. You're really tired? You'll catch the replay? Okay, thank you for watching the replay and thank you for stopping in and saying hi. But if you guys haven't watched, that lady recorded the tornado like coming very, very close to her. And I think, if I remember right, she's yelling at Brenda, her friend, in the car because she doesn't know what to do. But her and Brenda are okay. So if you guys haven't seen that, I may have to grab that for you guys really quick. I just watched it, so it might be in my history. I don't know how to find anything on the computer anymore. Oh. Because now I do everything on my phone. There's some funny people on YouTube that I've been watching lately. Where is the lady and Brenda? Oh, I watched something about Mike Tyson's pigeons. That was neat. Where is Brenda? How many days ago was this now? Wow. I gotta lay off YouTube. I put YouTube on for background sound. So I'm surprised that it went through all of these. Here it is. Here's Brenda, hold on. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh no! Ah! Oh. Look at the town in Texas that the same tornado that hit the truck stop, trapping 125 people in it. Yeah, I'm so glad those people were fine though, and pretty quick, right? I don't know what'll happen if I make this bigger. Let's make myself smaller. Let's move myself. There we go. Here's the scanner. Because I had flipped to the Lookner for a second and heard the actual scanner call. Yeah. I was flipping back and forth between Lookner and Ryan Hall, and then I decided, like, I'll just, like, for the background noise when I get ready for bed and stuff like that, like, if there's something that's, like, breaking news that's going on either, like, on the news or that's, like, a Ryan Hall thing or somewhere else, like, I usually will then use Lookner as, like, a recap, like background noise, like when I'm getting ready for bed and stuff. And then I can always like go back if I'm like, wait, what did you just say? Anyway, did you guys want to see the lady yell at Brenda? I don't know how loud this is gonna be. But so this lady's in, like that interstate that got closed off in that one small section in Texas. Yeah, Valley View, that was it. When it went across the interstate there. It looks like she's by the interstate, and it kind of looks like she's on like what's that called? Frontage road kind of thing.
Shit's flying everywhere. at it.
My ears are popping.
My ears are popping too. Pressure. What do I do? Look at the sign shaking.
Oh my God.
We're right in the middle of the tornado, Brenda. What do I do? The car is shaking.
I'm right in the middle of the tornado, Brenda. What do I do? You don't ever hear Brenda talk, by the way. I don't know if Brenda's in the car with her or if she's like on the phone with Brenda. But Brenda ain't got any recommendations for the shit that's happening right now. And oh, you gotta look at the stop sign. The fact that the fact that her like, it does. I don't think like the fact that her like this didn't end up being super bad. Like, this gets insane. The stop sign, it's crazy. Like the car's rocking.
Ah! Holy shit!
Like I'd be getting down. I'd be worried something's going through my.
My ears are popping. This car! We're in it! We're in it!
Wait, I never noticed this. Is there a car right there?
This car! We're in it! We're in it!
He says car.
I can't do anything!
Cover your head.
Cover your head.
Brenda still has not given Millennia still any recommendation. Like that's not like
It's got my car. I know.
think about like you can't.
Car's still shaking. Ears are popping.
Like the pressure and like the updraft, you know, like that,
Okay. Okay.
low pressure.
I think I don't want to go anywhere yet. I'm shaking. Car's still shaking. Stuff's still flying. Nobody's behind us. It's got my mirror. It broke my mirror. My mirror's broke. Right there's the, look over there.
Yeah.
Over there above the bridge.
There's also a couple at some point I saw. This might be from like a year ago though. They like were in a camper for a nearby and they got out.
I can't tell my mirrors.
And they were
Oh, it's just out. Oh, there's power line down there.
There's a power line.
they could have driven like
Is that person going?
the off-road truck like that car. I think that I mean they should have
We're at 35 and Farm Road 3002.
I'm not sure
35 South.
but if you guys want to watch it,
It is 10:45.
can't hear me? But all my important words. Did you want to watch it again without me even trying to talk? I'm Brenda.
Shit's flying everywhere. Look at it.
My ears are popping.
My ears are popping too. Pressure. What do I do? Look at
Brenda
the
is
sign
there.
shaking.
Brenda said her
We're
ears
right
are
in the middle of the tornado, Brenda. What do I do? The car is shaking. Ah! Holy shit. My ears are popping. This car! We're in it, we're in it. I can't do anything.
Cover your head. Cover your head.
still shaking. Ears are popping.
I need to just say, the windshield, like, all their windows are fine in the end. Like, it doesn't even look like a crack on them. Like, that's insane. Because doesn't it look like that car, when she says car, like, it's not just turning. Is it just turning at that intersection? Or is that car, like, spinning? Like, in the wind? Like, how is her car seems like it ends up being okay.
Okay. I don't want to go anywhere yet. I'm shaking. Car's still shaking. Stuff's still flying. Nobody's behind us.
I thought it was spinning.
Got my mirror. It broke my mirror. My mirror's broke. Right there's the, look over there.
Her mirror is broke, and that is it. Apparently. That happened to her car in, like, a tornado. That's insane. Especially since, like, it kind of looks like that car is at least not under control when it's turning. Like, right by her. And I can't tell. It looks like this is the interstate. Like, there's a lot of cars up there on the interstate, and I can't tell, like, if they look okay or not. I hope they're okay. You've been in a few, and they're mesmerizing to sit and watch. Like, wait, tornadoes? You've been in a few tornadoes? I bet you could give way better advice than Brenda. Yeah, they are lucky.
We're above the bridge. I can't tell my mirrors.
Oh, it's just out. Oh, there's power line down there.
There's a power line.
Okay, I have a really dumb question when she mentions the power line being down. I've seen a lot of cars drive over power lines that are down, that are live. Like, and I know, like, your tires are rubber, like, should be fine, but, like, you could always get it caught. Like, it could always come up and, like, touch your car. You should not drive over live power lines, right? Like, you should avoid that, right? Because I see so many people do it in videos. Like, I'm starting to get confused if, like, it's one of those things that, like, yeah, you shouldn't do it, but everybody does. It's, like, something you should not do, right? The luxury of living in the panhandle of Texas. Oh, yeah. Yikes. I bet you could have a lot more advice than Brenda. You're lurking while you work. Hi, Jocelyn. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
Is that person going?
Those cars don't look like, that car looks like it's in position where it's not moving up there. Does that car kind of look like it's in, like, off the side of the road right there? Like, this has got to be so scary to, like, be on a big road during something.
We're at 35 and Farm Road 3002. .35 south. It is 10:45.
So that is Lenia and Brenda's story. One time you were parked in a hotel parking lot watching one, and your mom was watching the Weather Channel and saw you across the field. Well, like, I was just laughing so much. Like, Reed Timmer and, like, some of the, like, there's a couple other guys who, like, they just always put themselves in, like, exactly the right spot for a big tornado. And it's like, if I ever see, like, Reed Timmer decide to pull, like, off on, like, right next to my house, or, like, you know, he just sits in my driveway for, like, a little bit, like, waiting for something, I'm, like, in the basement in 2 seconds. If like, the Dominator ends up showing up near my house, it's just like I'm living in the basement until the storm is over. Yes, Jocelyn. I couldn't remember if everybody knew, like, we were talking about because we heard that on Ryan Hall's live that a tornado may have gone over a prison, and the tornado was definitely confirmed. And it was just like, how crazy would it be? Like, how would somebody feel working at a prison? Like, not just in a tornado warning, but like a confirmed tornado warning. Like, that'd be scary. And like, I mean, I feel like tornadoes are probably built pretty good because they like, tornadoes are built great. Prisons are probably built really well, just because of like what they do. Like, so they probably withstand reasonable sized tornadoes, but like, that'd still be crazy. She texted you and said, UTFO there. It's all concrete block secured with iron rods. Okay, so you would feel safe. So, like, a prison is a good place to go in a tornado. Like, so if I was like driving around and like I just happened to see a prison and there was like a tornado coming, I'd want to run to the prison. I'd want to break into the prison. Like, break down the front door to get inside. You were in your car. Did you get out of there? You don't want to see him or Jim Cantori anywhere near you. Yeah. Did you guys want to... I promised ghost videos. Did you guys want to watch a couple? I saved some to watch later a while ago, but now I feel like those are probably... Like, there's probably newer ones. And also, I don't even know if I'd be able to find that in my watch later list. But I do have way too many people I follow on YouTube still. There's always like Nuke's top 5. Oh, and how is my volume, by the way? Oh, we have a Butterfly True Crime has her first video up. If anybody wants to check out Jocelyn's channel, her first video was great, lots of information. She did really well for her first video. Don't think that it will let you break in. You end up going in the hotel and had a beer. Okay, you can hear me fine. Excellent. I kind of think that, like, storm chasing with you down would be great because, like, I'd be like, oh my god, Brenda, my ears are popping and you'd be like, hold my beer, and then you'd like just get another beer. Opposite of Prison Break is supposed to be, yeah. Okay, going now, hang on. Wait, what? Where are you going? You're not expecting that, you're blushing. Oh, stop. You did great too. So you guys should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to Jocelyn. And now so I have a I'm talking and so like half of my brain is working on this. I'm gonna have to look it up. I follow way too many people. There we go. There's one YouTube that I like Nukes is good and stuff, but yeah, for like scary videos, like you went and you subscribed, yay! Thanks, Tom. Yeah, Jocelyn should do some lives. That'd be fun too. So one channel that the other cat ball is going off, or yeah, the cat ball below the other one that was going off before, that one's going off now. Did you guys see that? And I haven't checked to see is anybody here? And that cat ball may not go off. That one's really hard to move. But if anybody's here, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, anybody that's nice or neutral, if you're in the house, if you want to let us know you're here, try to join in the conversation. There's 2 cat balls right there. I have this in my hand, and if you get close, it'll like change color from green to all the way up to red. Oh, hey, look, it's going off again. Can you guys see? I don't know what I'm doing. This is very difficult. There we go. So we may. Oh, it just blinked a little bit to the other green. I don't think that's because I was. Yeah, it's not because I was moving it. It blinked. So yeah, if anybody's there, if you want to make this. This might have to wait till the other camera's back. Because you might not be able to see this with the resolution right now. But if anybody is here that wants to interact, say hi. These 2 cat balls are the best. The 2 little balls that are on the shelf. And then there's the other one down here, kind of closer to me, but that one may be harder to use. Oh, it just went up to the other green again. Oh yes, and I don't know, did we ever introduce ourselves to the people that could be in this house, Zach? We never did. I apologize for my rudeness. I'm Carolyn Strife. It should be Striflin. I still haven't done the paperwork to get it changed, but I have nothing against my husband's last name, and I would love to have it hyphenated with mine. And if for some reason it was easier just to do Flynn, I'd do it. But I just haven't done any of the paperwork yet. Apologies. I'm Carolyn Strife for now. Strife Flynn. Carolyn Flynn. I'm Carolyn. I am the wife of the man on the chair.
I'm Zach.
And that is Zach. And we love your house. I mean, we're trying to take care of it. Oh, good gravy. We got people coming in Monday. It's still not on the calendar though, so it's not really official until Zach puts it on the calendar. They're not really coming. They're coming Monday because we've had water in the basement many times now, and it happened again during the last rain. But it's probably like our gutters and downspouts and all that. Yeah, and we also need to get our window wells clean and all that. So we're just having somebody to come check to make sure that, like, it's just because we're bad at that and it's not a bigger issue. And then we also are getting our pond cleaned out. I mean, I gotta do some other stuff. Like, our retaining wall's falling down some places. And our stairs are caving in down by the sidewalk, our brick stairs. But that's fine, because they're just, like, settling. So, we're trying to take care of your house, I swear. But I haven't been paying attention to anything in my hand. This is probably not great for right now, but if you wanted to, like, just try to get used to it, you can come up and mess around with it. But I may not see it this time. But in the future, it'll be easier to see. But we have these 2 balls here, and should I put on the, do I have a voice recorder for EVPs? I have like the regular, like I could record on my phone, and I know that's what Alice from the documentary I did, I know that like she uses her phone for EVPs and she can get stuff, but I should get like a real recorder. I do have like a real recorder I meant to like record lectures in college with, and that's still in the box somewhere. And I just saw it the other day. It could, like, some of the older ones are supposed to work better, and so I should really see which kind I have. But it'd be nice to have like a voice recorder thing that's like not my phone. But let me turn on the ghost radar that I used before. When let's see, it's here. It's just because I'm talking and trying to find it. That's why I'm not finding it. There it is. I'm thinking about like getting that necrophonic or whatever they call it. Even though the name is weird, or like Ghost Tube. Those apps are the ones that like everybody uses. Okay, so I have last came up. Oh, let me put up the volume. So like last time. Okay, and remember what I said about like it's got the screen where you could like where it'll tell you where like it thinks a spirit is compared to you, but like if you go on their like app and like try to find out like, well, how far is that? Is that like across the room, or like where would that red dot be compared to me? They're like, we don't know how this works. We don't know. And it says deep, last and deep. And if you accidentally say the wrong word, but if you've seen this before, you've heard me talk about it, I hope. It says pan. I have a pan story I was going to tell you guys. I don't know if this is related. That would work great. It doesn't need to be digital. But you mean my phone or like my old voice recorder thing that I never used in college? Because I kind of like, I feel like thinking about college every time I use it, like would just make some like, would make it like a negative experience. I might just get a new one. I didn't like college. Okay, but first I have to tell you guys about this corner. It says read. Or red. Recorder. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to find the other one. Because like you can always take. It says play. I can put it over here maybe. I'll turn it up so you guys can hear. So then like if you don't want to get too close to me, you don't have to. Unless maybe like this area just it's easier for them somehow, like the conditions are better. I don't know, maybe let's leave it there and see. And we'll go through all the words in a few minutes that came up. And hopefully if somebody's here they can touch the ball there on the shelf, either the one that's by the shelf, that by nothing on the shelf, or the one that's up by the Gettysburg thing, by the artillery thing. But yeah, so this corner, first of all, is where one day I was sitting on the couch, which was on the other side of the room, and I was like watching TV, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something move really quick. Like it was like the size of like a fat cat or something, but it like looked like out of the corner of my eye, it just looked like a dark cloud, and I don't think that the color of anything would matter. Like I don't think dark would mean anything negative. I think that like I would, if ghosts exist and I tried to come back as a ghost or something tried to come back as a ghost, I wouldn't want, like if I was like totally bad at it and I just kept coming back as like this like dark shadow because like I couldn't figure out how to like get myself to look like a person, I would feel really terrible if people thought I was like an evil thing because I was like a dark cloud shadow. And like so yeah, so anyway, there was like this thing that was like about the side, like out of the corner of my eye, it looked like kind of like a or maybe like more like a fat chihuahua, I don't know. But it was like just like a circle, but it was like that kind of that size. And it like just zipped really quick from like the corner out. And then I looked over because I was like, what? And I saw my plant moving. And like it's the plant that's in the other room. But I kind of have a plant that kind of looks the same right here, actually. Wait, I don't want you guys to see my butt again. Whoop. No. Yeah, there you go. I just showed you my butt. All right. It kind of looks like, it's kind of like this one. It's like way more fuller. It's a different type of plant. But this one we'll do for the example. And that plant was like actually sitting on the floor because it was like the winter time, and like everybody gets light in the winter, and so like everybody's like huddled around this light. And I saw it looked like it had done this, but like it was like moving back and forth for like a really long time. Like it was like swinging to a rest after it happened, and it was like really weird. My butt. Okay. But that plant is probably like, what is going on? I usually just sit here on the radiator and hang out. What are you doing? The plant is totally confused. Hi Becca. Hi Java Jive. Let's see. It's okay. Job happens all the time. Oh. Don, I see. Yeah, Don for Dominic probably. And I think you've emailed me and I know that. I hope that was okay to say. But I knew a Dominic in college who went by Dom. Yeah. Okay, so that's what happened in this corner, and then like this is just like the corner, like right to my left is where that one video of that I showed the one time of the orb that like looks like it comes out of the floor or it comes out of the Civil War thing. That happened like right by where I'm sitting too. I keep getting like goosebumpy over here, but I think it might just be cold because like it's like what it's 72 in here. It's not that bad. I like the name Dominic. And the shortened version of Dom is nice too. I think it sounds very classy, but strong. It's a good name. Yes. And so so my pan story. In the dining room, I was opening up boxes after we moved in, and there was a box from like of my grandma's stuff. And I told my mom about this. This was like really weird. There was like and I wasn't sure what was in that box. I opened it, and there was like a pan it was like like a frying pan, or it was like the bottom of a pan, and I looked in, and instead of my reflection for like a split second, it says steam. Instead of my reflection, it looked, instead of my reflection for like a split second, it looked like my grandma was looking at me from the pan. It was really weird. And then I went like, what? And then it was me. But I swear my grandma was looking at me from the pan. But like, I don't know. I was also very sad that my grandma was. It says ability. But yes, so that's a pan story, and I have it from the dining room. It says shoulder. Very interesting that these are all happening right now. Maybe over my shoulder. Could you make one of the balls go off? This one might be harder. This one went off a little bit ago, and that one had been going off. And there's also this thing. But if it gets too close to the computer, it just probably will, and my phone will just be going off anyway, I feel. We could leave it there though for now, why not? I mean, this is what it looks like now, so if anybody wants to come up and just touch it or whatever, you'll have to lean over me, I'm sorry. But otherwise, then like, if it goes all the way up to red or something, that's different, you know. Gram in a pan, yeah. Like, so I don't know, like, I could have just been sad and just seeing stuff funny, especially since I wasn't expecting a pan in the box. So, like, I don't consider that to be, like, one of an experience that is, like, when I think about paranormal experiences that I've had, like, that really make me go, what the heck? That one's more like, I probably just was thinking of Grandma because I was opening her box. Like, but I mean, if it would have been Grandma and she like would have waved at me or like then, you know, but it just like for a split second I thought it looked like my grandma, so I don't know. Oh, you're getting ready to publish your book that that I read, The Haunting of Esmeralda. Ooh. Yes, Becca is a published author. She writes good stuff. Like if you're a little too old for like I'm just gonna say if you're a little too old for Twilight or some of those other vampire werewolf things, and you just want a good like if you want a good fun read that like makes you think and kind of like gives you the chills. Becca is your published author. Yes, where can giving is the thing that popped up on my phone just now. Let me let me find this for y'all. There is Becca's first book. And that's actually me and Zach right there. I'm honored to be on the cover of her book. You actually recently had someone compare it to Anne Rice's Interview with a Vampire. Ooh. You're really honored with that since you have never read any, you had never read anything from Anne Rice. Yeah, that's great. Very cool. So that is Becca's first book. Yes. There's me. All right. You can leave that up if you want. If anybody wants to see that again, let me. Oh, I don't need to type that. I can just click. Oh, hey, Unearthed Secrets is live. So I thought exploring ghosts with you, your help give me a new perspective on the story when I was stuck on it a couple of years ago, and now you're finishing it. Excellent! I'm so glad. I remember sitting at my dining room table talking to you about the book a while back. That's like, I don't know why that like just sticks out in my head. Like, it was kind of like raining outside and like we were talking. I don't know. But, so we have Bizarre Bub is really good for if we want to watch some ghost stuff and talk about it. No, I watched these. Oh, this has 4.1 mil and 4.4. If you guys want to watch a couple of videos and talk about them, you can do that. I kind of don't want to go longer than like 11, 15, just because like if I do shorter live streams, I'll probably, I just want to make this like an easier thing to like it's less of like it's a big deal to have a YouTube channel, but it's less of a big deal to like I want to just make it easy to come on and just talk to you guys and do stuff instead of having to like psych myself up, put myself up for like a long live stream. I just want to be able to come on and just talk, and like it's just like an easy process instead of like just like I in life I overthink things a lot. Like going to my parents' house, I was just talking to my mom about like it's not a big deal just to get in the car. It's only like an hour, like 10 away from me. Like it doesn't have to be a big deal. Like I don't like drive. Like I've been scared a couple times when I've been driving, and it's just like it's just become like a big thing to go anywhere. And like so I need to start just doing shorter trips, doing easier trips, not having to pack a lot, not having to think a lot, just so I can go do it and like just get used to doing it. And so I just want like shorter live streams to just get used to doing it, and it's not a big deal. Like and I can just do it without like having to make it a huge production in my mind. And I don't know if that makes sense, but like so I really want to start. I don't really want to go longer than 11:15 unless we're having fun. If we're having fun, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna be having fun, but like, do you guys know what I mean? Like, I enjoy doing this, which is why I do it. But I also put like a lot of like I don't know how to describe it. I just want this to be easy breezy to come and do instead of like it's just I don't know if I'm nervous about doing it, but there's like just some it says want on here. I just want it to be like yeah, it seems like I can just come on and like get going as long as everything's set up instead of like talking myself up into it. Like not in a way that I don't want to do it, but like in a way that like, you know, I don't know if I'm making sense, but like I feel like if I do more shorter ones, like the process will just get easier for me, I guess is what I'm saying. So you're gonna go, you're tired, you'll have a great night, and I'll talk with you soon. Okay, good night, and I hope you I hope you have a great weekend, and I send much positivity your way, and I will come on more often. And we definitely have to have a party for the 21st. And I will put up a thumbnail well ahead of time, but I'll also do a live stream, a couple live streams before that. Yes, have a great weekend. I'm getting better with each one, more relaxed. Thank you, Di. Yeah, I just like it. Just like it's gonna be the same process and all that. It's like, if I don't know. If I know that it's not gonna be super long, I won't have to like get myself like. If I know it'll be shorter, and like I can just do more. It'll just be less anxiety thought prep, I guess, than being like, I could be out here for 5 hours if we were having fun. Like, I gotta cut it at some point so I can do more of them instead of going, well, if we're having fun, and this could, like, go all night. Like, then, like, I mean, every once in a while that'd be great, but I don't want, like, every live stream because we're having fun to go, like, 24 hours. But yeah, did you want to, like, we can watch a couple videos. How does that, like, how is that going for, you guys said you couldn't hear me when the sound was on, because I don't understand how you guys are hearing, because the sound isn't being picked up through the mic. Is it coming because it's, like, part of the computer? It's coming to you guys from the computer? I don't know how you guys are hearing, like, videos. Like, when the lady was yelling at Brenda, and Brenda wasn't helping her out at all. Like, when I was trying to, like, talk through it, if you guys couldn't hear me, you could do 24-hour. I'm really thinking about doing a 24-hour one at some point, like in like the vein of the long extended ones Mr. Beast did, to try to get like new eyes on his channel. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour, like figuring out something to do for that. But I can't expect somebody to be like using the cat balls that much, or like trying to figure out words for the phone that much. The volume was too low for me during the video. Okay. Maybe I was too far away too. Like my mic is up here. Oh, have you guys seen if this has gone up at all? I'm kind of relying on you guys for that one. It's turned away from me. But ooh. Okay, but is the volume too high then for the videos? I can turn it down and then let's see. Oh, good. There's some spots that people have watched. There's a helicopter nearby. There's a helicopter going low over my house. I'm curious. Where you going? Get back here. Oh, we had a helicopter yesterday that did something really weird. We had a helicopter that went like really close over our house and then circled around up over the lake and then like started going down even more. And I have grown more concerned now that I think about it that somebody was, well, like it was just like a black helicopter though, so maybe somebody was like just sightseeing or something. Stay. But it says stay. Stop getting up. Wait, is there a live police chase right now? He said police. Oh, you mean the helicopter. I also follow a thing that does live police chases. I saw a police chase and went, huh? Yeah, well, it was like going up over the lake, so I was worried somebody was drowning or something. Like a medical thing, but it was definitely not like a flight for life, so I don't know. It could have just been sightseers, I guess. I'm not sure. Or like a private helicopter landing, because it looked like it was going over by the shore. And there's some big houses over there. I'm either going to pitch it to literary agents or self-publish. It'll be available everywhere. Yeah, self-publishing is definitely... Right, Zach? We were talking. Self-publishing is the way to go these days, right? Mm-hmm. I could probably get Zach to tell me some good options for that. I mean... Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, you could always do like an Amazon thing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amazon for self-published thing. Especially since you've already like come out with like a book already that you've like gotten published, like you can work off of like that exposure you're like for getting the word out about your other ones. Did you want to watch some scary videos? We could also look up upbeat videos. I have a video of a dog helping with the search for a child. That's really good. It's really uplifting. But we could also just watch ghost videos. I'll start. so picky.
On
They
March
like
6 of
5 pages.
2023, a Reddit user had taken a photo of his
So they
kitchen
said
late at
something
night.
like that, yeah.
The Reddit user claims that over the last couple of years, he's been hearing mysterious noises coming from his apartment. For the longest time, he's been trying to figure out the source of these noises, but then one night, while being in his living room, he takes a photo of his kitchen and captures this.
Oh, this one I love. Oh, this one's so good, you guys. Okay. This looks like a real dude. I do not like. I totally like if this guy's like being honest here. The guy does not think he has a squatter in his house, and it's like a shadowy person that he sees. But like when you enhance the picture, it like you start to see features on like the shadowy person. Like if you enhance the picture, and I think like, I mean, if there's not a squatter in his house, or like a stranger breaking in or whatever, which this guy seems too calm to be either of those. Like if you're a squatter, you're not going to be standing there like letting your picture get taken, and if you're breaking in, you're not going to be standing there like that either. And maybe, I don't know, I've never done it before, or at least from what you guys know, I have never done it before. And but like if this is like a paranormal thing and it would be a person, I can't remember how they like decide this, like what they think about this person. I think it just looks like a nice guy who probably used to live there. Maybe he used to live nearby, maybe knew somebody that lived there, but probably lived there, and it's like he's just chilling and hanging out. And anyway, so go into it thinking about that. But let me start this over because it's crazy. And can you guys hear it okay? I don't want to put it up too high.
From his apartment. For the longest time, he's been trying to figure out the source of these noises, but then one night, while being in his living room, he takes a photo of his kitchen and captures this.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a shadowy guy. Okay, yeah, and then enhance that. Kind of looks like a guy in like a.
It was only after
shop
enhancing the photo
kind of,
that he was able to see what
workout,
looks to be a
right?
tall figure standing in his kitchen. He believes that whoever this is the person responsible for the strange noises he would hear at night. But it only gets creepier because only a few days later, the Reddit user had posted a video of another strange occurrence. He left his camera recording overnight where the figure was spotted and captured this.
And I know he sees him again in a video. I can't remember if they enhanced it. That's still though. It looks like the same guy.
If you look closely, you can see what looks to be a figure moving in the dark, but it's only after brightening the footage that the video becomes even more scary. This mysterious figure might just be the same person or thing caught in the previous photo. Now it could be that a squatter is hiding inside his apartment, but then again, some viewers think that this supposed person is actually something supernatural. There haven't been any further
Definitely
updates on the
like
story,
a real person.
but until then, you be the judge on what was captured.
But like, if you do think it's a ghost, the guy
It's late at
hasn't done
night
anything
when the
bad.
following
Like, why
happens.
would- like,
The person
I mean, it'd be
recording is
scary,
alone at
like,
home
what?
when all of a
You know?
sudden, something bone-chilling is caught on camera.
But like,
Now the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered. But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
yes, creepy. I think this one has to do a lot with like sounds. Yeah, like nobody's supposed to be there. This probably isn't like the. Yeah, I think this has to do with a lot of sounds. So So it's probably not great for this video. Oh, the ones with kids monitors are kind of weird. Let's take a look at this one.
The paramedic has no idea as to who or even what this might have been, but judging by its appearance, viewers believe that an entity of
I'm just going to wear like it looks like people watched a lot. But yeah, if you want to take a look at any of this better, it's the Bizarre Bub. He's got 1.98 million subscribers. And this one's from 5 months ago. It's like the 2023 compilation, if you wanted to watch anything that I'm skipping through. Okay, so here's a new one is coming up in a second.
some sort was seen.
What did I do?
They further add that this entity might have been death itself, considering that the patient in this video passed away that same day. Yet it's still not sure as to what was captured. But one thing that's certain is that whoever or whatever this was didn't seem to belong in this hospital. It remains unknown as to who or what was caught on camera.
Okay. Number 16.
It's late at night when a group of friends decide to visit their school to do something that they would later come to regret. Rumor has it that the school they attend is haunted. According to some students, if you knock on the door of the nurse's office, which is located at the back of the school, someone or something would knock back. Not sure if the rumors were true, and feeling adventurous, a girl named Devi and her friend set out to explore the back of their school and knock on the nurse's door. But what they capture sends them running in a panic frenzy. This is what they caught.
Go. Just knock on it. Knock.
We went to school to have
No,
fun
go.
in the middle of the night. Paranormal.
Knock harder. Let them know. Let them.
Oh, I don't like when the last
Out of nowhere, a blood-curdling scream is caught on camera, sending the girls running in full terror. They have no idea where the guttural screams came from, but one could only guess the source of the screech. Viewers believe that it came from either inside the school or near it, which only helps to prove the rumors as true. Something haunts this school. But of course, what's your stance on this? Supernatural?
Oh, that's the same. Oh. My stance on like a random scream that you can't see where it comes from when a bunch of high schoolers are going to school.
Oh,
In the middle of the night,
lights are.
be scared.
Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights on.
I will say I'm not gonna poo-poo everything. Like maybe something screamed that wasn't from them. I'm not gonna poo-poo everything because what I saw in the backyard in Mississippi was not caught on camera, but I saw it, and so I have a little bit more understanding of and a little bit more maybe this isn't a hoax, or maybe this isn't somebody's imagination or whatever. Because I clearly saw somebody. To this day, I can still see the person in my I can still think back to it and see it looked like a person. And I mean I know my brain nothing I have OCD, nothing like that is involves a delusional thing or a or a hallucinating thing or anything like that. My OCD and ADD and stuff, that's all grounded in it's not it doesn't involve perceiving things differently than what they really are in the real world. And so I totally saw something that was not caught on camera, and so I've tried and I don't understand it at all. I can't explain it to anybody well enough that I wouldn't convince the me from a couple hours earlier that didn't see it. If she was hearing that story, she'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, probably just imagined it or whatever. I know I wouldn't have believed the story that I was saying. But now, now I'm just trying to be more understanding. But I still have a problem with teenage kids going to their school in the middle of the night to knock on a door and they hear a scream that's off camera. I'm gonna say maybe, but I'm gonna say I'm 50%. I'm over 50% positive, maybe not, but I'm not gonna poo-poo it.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
This is number 5.
Look like evil eye.
I don't know number 5.
You guys ain't coming with me.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go in with you.
Have I seen number 5? I don't know if I've seen
Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
this. Yeah.
That's where it feels
I'm
weird.
excited. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna be in that dark hallway? I can't really see it because how my monitor's tilted. What's going on? What's happening? This is number 5. It's gonna be good. What's happening? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Dark room. Dark hospital bed stuff.
Oh! 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 The curtain moved!
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
I
It moved.
just
It
said
moved.
what
Yes, it
happened.
did.
Usually
It
they
did.
go,
How
and
did
they
you
run.
not see that? Oh, okay!
That looks like a fun group to work with. So,
As one of the nurses walks further into the
Whether
room,
true,
a hospital curtain
hope,
suddenly moves on
they
its
look like a
own.
fun group to work with.
The nurse, terrified beyond belief, bolts out of the room at full speed, feeling completely unsettled.
I am glad he
But
told us
then,
what happened.
within seconds of this happening, a cane mysteriously falls on its own.
Oh, I didn't see
Now, the
it.
following clip, which was captured by another nurse, shows the same exact incident, but from a different point of view.
Oh,
Take a
that's
look.
cool. They have more than one. Oh, would that be creepy in the reflection if they saw something like
What?
The curtain moved.
No, it
Yeah, it
didn't.
did.
Shut up. No, it didn't.
Oh my gosh, his
Why would
face.
a curtain move?
That was crazy.
Oh, okay!
Oh, that's why
The
they
nurses
were,
in this
okay.
video believe that this may have been the ghost of a child who recently passed away in that same room. But, as with most occurrences on this floor, they also think that it could have been another spirit. Whether ghost or not, the nurses in this footage were left terrified by this mysterious encounter.
Anybody still here wants to hang out? If you can make a...
In the following video, a group of friends are chatting over live stream and having a heated debate about a particular basketball team and its players.
Just wasn't meant to be.
Leaf, I gotta
Oh,
disagree
this
with
one's
you.
good.
No. Hold on.
All seems normal in this live stream, when
This
only
also
minutes
looks
later,
like a
something happens that scares the living daylights out of everyone. Be sure to pay close attention to Christie's screen, as what happens in it leaves everyone feeling very unsettled. Take a look.
Y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
Yeah, Christy. Is your house
Oh,
haunted?
yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I
I'm
gotta run it
alone.
back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking
I
at
gotta run it
turn on
back.
the
I
lights.
gotta
Stop
run it
playing,
back.
bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at it right now because what? Bro,
What?
Totally
What?
scared
Junebug, what happened?
himself.
that
What?
was not a person, bro.
Well,
I would not like my friend rewatching what just happened to me, like, while I'm still sitting there, still same situation, somebody rewatches it and has that reaction to what's going on behind me. Not helping the situation.
chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop playing.
Hey, yo, chill.
Upon slowing down the footage, a very faint silhouette
you
can be
slow
seen
down?
walking
That's
past the camera behind Chris before quickly disappearing into thin air. In a state of shock, everyone
He
forgets
said
the
he's
conversation
alone.
they were just having to discuss the pressing question at hand. Just what exactly had appeared behind
Like, he's supposed to be alone, and I don't think that, like, I mean, there's glitchy stuff in like dark, like lower resolution cameras, but I don't think a person would turn out to look like that, right? Like, I think that like they'd still look more like a person than that.
Chris.
Oh, you guys can't
Bruh.
see that
What?
because of me. I'll put
Now
myself
it isn't
over
until
one of these
later
guys.
that Chris searches the apartment to see if anyone might have broken
Let
in.
me rewind
Fortunate
that
in this
a little
live
bit.
stream, when only minutes later, something happens that
Is he always in the corner?
Oh!
And we got all the way back. That was good.
terrified by this mysterious
This
encounter.
was good. I forgot that I was in that corner.
In the following video, a group of friends are chatting over livestream and having a heated debate about a particular basketball team and its players.
And I have to face
Just
it.
wasn't meant to be.
Leaf, I gotta disagree with you, man.
Hold on.
All seems normal in this live stream, when only minutes later, something happens that scares the living daylights out of everyone. Be sure to pay close attention to Christie's screen, as what happens in it leaves everyone feeling very unsettled. Take a look.
Yeah, now you can see it.
Y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
That wasn't
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I gotta
I'm
run it
alone.
back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at
I gotta run it
Turn on
back.
the lights.
I gotta
Stop
run it
playing,
back.
bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at it right now.
Bro.
What?
What?
I would
Junebug, what
hate to have
happened?
somebody have
That
a
was not a
reaction to
person,
what just
bro.
happened behind me.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop
Hey,
playing.
y'all.
Upon slowing down the footage, a very faint silhouette can be seen walking past the camera behind Chris before quickly disappearing into thin air. In a state of shock, everyone forgets the conversation they were just having to discuss the pressing question at hand. Just what exactly had appeared behind Chris?
Bro.
What?
Now it isn't until later that Chris searches the apartment to see if anyone might have broken in. Fortunately, he finds no one there, but this only makes this occurrence extra creepy, as it seems to suggest that something other than a person had been caught on camera.
I totally believe something
What
weird
the
happened.
was
Bro,
that?
and then Chris looked both ways like he.
I felt like a cold chill, but
Unless, like, there
honestly,
is
Oh
something
my
there.
god.
The fact that Chris
Unless there is somebody there and it's a camera glitch. Like, or it's like a glitchy camera thing because of like the resolution of the darkness, but like it looks good. Like, yeah, I like that one. And I like the one with the guy who may or may not be a squatter, but he still hasn't done anything bad. He's just kind of hung out in the kitchen. And the one with the one we saw with the people that worked at the hospital, they look like a good group. Anyway. I think I am going to end the live stream. I'm gonna get better at ending the live stream and not do like the Midwestern goodbye thing where I don't want to go because I don't want to go, but I gotta get better at it. And is everybody still there? Because the chat hasn't moved for a little bit, but I just assumed everybody's kind of like getting ready for bed, working or going to sleep or whatever. So, that was me hitting it, but I don't think this went off, and I don't think it's going off for my thoughts. And if anybody wants to say goodbye, if you could touch one of the cat balls or make this light up, like come over here, touch this, make it go up to like orange, that'd be great. Or if you want to say goodbye through my phone thing. Good night, Di and Jocelyn and Becca, Java Jive, and oh yeah, and I'll put Becca's thingy back.
Chris turns around when this mysterious figure passes by.
That's Becca's book. There we go. And that reminds me too much of the really messed up horror movie we watched called Unfriended. Oh gosh, Unfriended. I'm going to need a review of that. That sounds familiar. Indeed. Okay. But, yes. I don't know if this went off. We'll have the camera resolution will be better next time. I'm not sure if it was I got a, all of a sudden I can't think of the term for it. I needed more USB ports, so I got a thing that had more on it. And I don't know if it was that or only, or if it was a combination of the camera and that. I might have to put my camera into one of the USB ports that's directly in my computer next time. It's also available at Barnes & Noble and several other places. Excellent. Becca is a published author, and so she is available on more than just Amazon. So I think I will turn this off, but next time we'll be able to see that better. And then the balls haven't gone off for a little bit, it looks like. And then the words we got tonight, we got 11 words. The other night we got, it looks like 16 words. And one night we got 4, or I got 4. I don't know if I was doing this with you. We seem to get a good amount. We got, at 10:59, I did get stay, but I think that's also when I was going to look at the helicopter. So I think the person was just like, stop showing your spandex butt on camera. But it's like, nobody ever warned me about my butt. I was like, don't eat on camera and don't show your feet. And so nobody said, hey, don't stand up in front of the camera in your spandex. So I did. So first at 10:37 we got last, and then we got deep, and then we got pan. Maybe pan, like I assume, like, I wouldn't know, if I was a ghost and trying to figure this out, I wouldn't know how to use it. So, I don't know. And then there's, so maybe these words are close, maybe there's trying and they don't mean to mean anything, maybe we're just not getting it, I don't know. And then there's read. And so last, deep, pan, read, play, steam. So from 10:37 to 10:39, we got last, deep, pan, read, and play. And then there was a break for 6 minutes, and then we got steam, ability, shoulder, and giving, kind of all in the same area. And then 6 more minutes later. Oh, so these came in sets of 6 minutes. And then 6 minutes later, there was want, and then 5 minutes later was stay. So we kind of got something every 5 to 6 minutes. We got at least one word. That's kind of interesting to think about. Oh, did they want to stay in the house? If you're negative, you can't stay in the house. But if you're positive or like neutral, they're just not gonna like affect us at all. As long as you don't affect Zach, I in a negative way or any way, and you don't affect the house in any negative way, you can stay. But if you're gonna be negative towards us or the house or guests or whatever, then you gotta go. So, but like, I mean, if it's just people that used to live here, then they're cool, and like they're not gonna like negatively like cause us to feel bad or whatever or scare us or anything. If like they're just people that used to live here and just want to hang out in their old house, they just don't want to like, they don't want to mess with us or anything. That's cool. All right. It was really messed up. We had no idea. It was a horror movie, and several friends are on a virtual chat, and then they start getting really killed one after the other. Oh, I remember seeing something about that and going, I'm not gonna watch that. Like horror, like I like the paranormal stuff. I don't like the like gory stuff. The gory stuff just bothers me too much. So I can't handle it. Like people like Becca probably are more mature. I'd rather do a good, like, that's why I like the paranormal. That's why I like doing the ghost stuff, because like I've just enjoyed stories that are paranormal, like when you want to get scared, instead of stories where like somebody's trying to like axe a group, like take an axe to a group of people. Like that just, it's scary, but like I don't want to see people get axed in a movie, you know. I'd rather see people get scared because they saw a ghost. It just seems like it just, I don't want to see people get hurt. I just want to see people get scared. But I guess if somebody would have to get hurt in some way, you know, or really sick or whatever, in order to make a ghost. Anyway, okay. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Di and Becca and Jocelyn and Sam and Max, with Becca, who is Jabba Jive, who has the book that I have right here, and that is me and Zach. And Zach is waving. And thank you, Zach husband, for being here. And Dom was here, and he's awesome. I really like Dom. And so we'll have to definitely do more of these. Because just like what my experience, he has been let down by other chats, and they don't talk as much anymore, and I understand. I've been there. Gail was here. That was awesome. And Copper Horse was here. And now I'm getting into the earlier stuff. Yeah, Copper Horse. And okay, did I miss anybody? Thank you, Jocelyn. And yep, good night.